Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to a new episode. I'm David Mathis. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry it's been a little while if you're some of my normal followers or like to watch my updates. It's been kind of a hectic couple weeks, so I haven't gotten much content out. I actually suffered a back strain, so I was out of the gym for a while, so I had no gym footage. Thanksgiving happened. Just been working like crazy, finishing up some finals, doing a lot of work. As many of you guys know, I work with Dr. Lane Norton, so we've had a lot of busy work going on right now. Just ran a huge holiday coaching special. Actually, I am extending that as well for myself, so if any of you guys sign up before Christmas, so December 25th, obviously, I'm going to give you 2 months of coaching for the price of one. That's 8 weeks of coaching, okay, for the price of 4 weeks. So jump on that. Let's not let the holidays derail our own goals, and let's keep moving forward and hit 2018 running, all right? But for the topic of this video today, I want to talk a little bit about what flexible dieting is and what flexible dieting is not. Because I think there's a major misconception out there. In fact, I know there's a major misconception out there. And to be honest, I was a little confused along the way for a while too, for many years. I was always stuck to the very bro diet. Chicken and rice, lean beef and rice, potatoes, all that stuff. And to some extent, I still do to a large majority of my meals because I really enjoy that. But it's moved away from that feeling of that's the only way to do it to just doing it because I thoroughly enjoy it. But I do like to incorporate a lot of other stuff. And working so closely with Dr. Lane Norton, I've also learned a little bit more about how to incorporate new foods that I used to enjoy back into my diet, but not go overboard on it, okay? What I'm about to talk about and show you does not mean that I do it every single day. It means I do it when my body and my mind feels like I need to. And that's the whole purpose of flexible dieting, right? To give your mind a break, to give your body a break, to be flexible with your options. Because training and nutrition is just as much of a psychological endeavor as it is a physical, right? So we have to be happy with our food choices because that sets off, if we're unhappy, that sets off a negative chain of chemical reactions in our body that we're not even aware of. And that can really, really affect the way that we process our food and the way that we synthesize protein and just go about, losing fat, building muscle in general. Flexible dieting can also affect your sleep in a positive and a negative way too, and I'll get into that a little bit more. If you go a little bit too overboard with your flexibility, you could send your body into a little bit of a shock by not getting enough of the micronutrients it needs in order to thrive, right? So first I want to start off by talking about what flexible dieting is not, okay? It is not the eat Pop-Tarts for every meal every single day, eat ice cream every night to hit your carbs and fat macros. It's not doing a 10,000 calorie challenge every single day, right? And not expect to get fat. I love social media, obviously. I want to be a social media influencer to you guys in a positive way. But I do believe that there's a lot of negative information out there on social media and not really meaning to be negative, to be honest. I think a lot of the guys out there are just showing what they can get away with, but don't realize that 95, maybe 99% of the population don't have their genetics. They don't have maybe what they're taking. They don't have certain circumstances in order to enable them to eat the way these guys do on a regular basis and still look the way they do. And I think that negative light is a detriment to our society because most people don't understand the extent to what a lot of fitness celebrities, a lot of people in social media are going through in order to achieve that body, that strength, whatever it is. So educate yourself, okay? I implore you to educate yourself about nutrition and seek out those who have scientific backgrounds and who can explain things to you and break it down, not just say, look, here's what I'm eating and this is how ripped I am, right? So, along the way, somehow flexible dieting went from being able to switch out a vegetable choice or a protein source in order for a Pop-Tart or a pizza or you name it, some sort of junk food, cupcakes, whatever it is, cookies. That is not what flexible dieting is. Are those still allowed in your diet? Of course. There should be nothing that's off limits unless you have an illness or you're allergic to it, something like that. But that is not the norm, okay? What flexible dieting is say one day, you know, my meal plan calls for a potato, right? A sweet potato. I really don't feel like a sweet potato that day. I feel like brown rice, right? So I switch out equal amounts of carbs, make sure, you know, for serving, you gotta equate for serving size and everything, but I switch out the sweet potato for the brown rice. I'm being flexible, right? What if I wanted to do some pancakes for a post-workout meal, right? Which is one of my favorites. I don't do it every day, but I think I'm gonna do it today, actually. So what if I called for, say, a cup of pasta, right? That was my normal plan. Say I want to switch it out and I want pancakes. You can have pancakes, guys. You got to equate for the serving size, though, and the caloric density of the food. That's one thing that gets thrown off with flexible dieting that I feel a lot of people have issues with, is that they don't know how to match and equate calories for calories, right? Because with junk food, I don't really like to use that term, but for universal purposes, I will use it. A lot of people don't know how to do the equations. So if you don't, I implore you to check out Holly Baxter's website, hbnutrition.com.au. She is a accredited practicing dietitian. She is the head of nutrition for BioLane, and she is a wealth of knowledge. She's got videos, as well as Dr. Lane Norton has videos about how to track macros, how to, you know, swap out one item for another for equal caloric energy expenditure, right? So those are a couple ways. Say, say I was supposed to have a cup of oatmeal for breakfast, right? I wake up, I'm just not that hungry. You know, oatmeal is really filling and all that stuff. Say I want to have some rice cakes instead. I count out the amount of carbs I need out of the rice cakes. I eat that. I'm less full. I'm satisfied. I'm hitting my caloric intake. That is what flexible dieting is. You don't want... Sorry, I dropped it. You don't want chicken one day? Swap it out for tuna. It's okay. Just equate for calories and macros. Same thing, lean beef or lean ground turkey. Say you don't want as many fats in one meal, your plan calls for that, but you don't want it that many. Move them back to the other meal. It's fine, guys. Overall caloric energy intake for the day is going to determine fat loss or muscle gain, fat gain, whatever it is. Macronutrient breakdown comes a little bit later on down the road, but we want to make sure that you're eating as much, I'm going to say this word, but I really don't even like it, clean food as possible. But what I really mean is nutrient-dense food, okay? No food is really clean, right? What am I going to do? So if I clean this potato, it's going to be clean food, right? No. But what you really want to consider when making your nutrition choices is, I would say, 80 to 90% of the time, you want to make sure that you are eating nutrient-dense foods that are going to help your body grow the way that it wants to, help burn fat the way that you want it to. Does that mean that you can't have Skittles every now and then? Absolutely not. I mean, I'll be honest, one of our favorite pre-workout meals, and Mr. PhD himself, Dr. Lane Norton, has it all the time, is Skittles for a quick energy source or afterwards. I actually like to mix them with plain Greek yogurt and some white chocolate chips in there, equating for calories along the way, macros and everything. It's a nice way to switch things up a little bit and kind of get out of that normal routine that you're usually in with your meal prep. If you like meal prepping and that helps you stay on track, by all means do it. I'm not bad-mouthing people that do that, because I told you, I do that probably 80% of the time. but I have learned to be a little bit more flexible, and it's helped me. It's not only helped my energy levels, it's helped my training, it's helped my mental approach to life, and just kind of given me more of a sense of control instead of being like a robot, eating the same thing every day. Like I said, nothing wrong with that. In all honesty, I actually really enjoy doing that because my life is very busy and it helps me stay on track. But if you're one that does not like that, or you want to try incorporating something else, please contact me. My email is mathisfitness@gmail.com, or you can email me at david@biolane.com, and we can get you started on coaching, nutrition plans, training recommendations to help you achieve the goals that you're going for, okay? No cookie cutter plan. Everything is going to be tailor-made towards you. So in the description box, I will leave my contact information. Please get a hold of me. I'd love to work with you. Once again, coaching special, 8 weeks, 2 months of coaching for the price of one if you sign up before December 25th. So Merry Christmas to all. Happy holidays. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any more questions, feel free to contact me. Please hit the like and subscribe button and share if you find this helpful, or you know anybody else that can benefit from this. And go check out other videos on the channel. One more thing, Dr. Wayne Norton BioLane Camp is going to be held in Miami on January 13th and 14th of 2018. If you need to or want to sign up, maybe it's a great Christmas present for somebody, please go to the BioLane website, fill out the camp questionnaire. It'll be sent to me, and then I will invoice you and get you all set up for the camp. So hurry, slots are filling up, all right? We want to get you in there and help you out. So you guys have a great day. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all later. Hey guys, good morning. So the topic this morning is kind of appropriate since it's the holiday season and we're coming down to the end, right? It's New Year's resolutions. Come on, who doesn't make a New Year's resolution? But how many of you guys actually stick to it? Now, my question is, why do we have to wait until the clock strikes midnight and it turns January 1st, 2018 in order to start implementing that resolution, that change that we want to make in our lives? Why can't we start today? If it's truly that important to you, you don't need a certain date on the calendar in order to make a change. You need to wake up that morning, you need to get straight in your mind that this is what I want to do, this is what I need to do to accomplish my goals, and I'm going to start today. Who says your new year has to start on January 1st? Why can't it start on today, December 4th? It's all relevant, guys. You have to be able to focus on what you want and have the guts and determination to go for it and start now.
Here you go.